T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk Show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is. Papa Rcade.
What is up, everybody? Another Arcade Talk coming at you tonight. Hopefully you all having a great week. Hopefully you're having a great Thursday night. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get Papa Brad on here. Let's go to a little country tonight. Let's hit it now.
Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming, the old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball bowling, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats, late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend, his passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball bowling, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
Pop Rego.
All right,
Welcome,
all
welcome,
right.
Brad.
What's up, T. McCloskey?
I didn't have you there for a
How you
second.
doing, man? I see that.
Where'd Pop Brad go?
Man,
I'm doing good,
what
man.
What an awesome week. What an awesome week. It's been a
Busy
great week.
Busy
Man.
weeks. Do you see something different behind me, Pop Brad?
Yeah, man. I see a beautiful AtGames Legends Ultimate CEHD. T. McCluskey, the newfangled hotness. You got it behind you.
What do you got behind you?
The same thing. Oh, you can't bring your own games on this mug. You can't bring your own games. This is a perfect version of Robotron behind me. Look how beautiful that thing is. A work of art. Look at that thing.
Robotron.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I can't say enough good about it. I'm enjoying it so much. It's I know you haven't had an ALU. This is your first one. So whoa, what was that?
What was that, Pop Brad?
What was that? Whoa.
Did you see something over there?
I saw something, man. I got a little cross-eyed there for a minute. But yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I got mine. Actually, it's kind of cool. Sam's Club, man. I ordered mine on Friday and it came by Monday. I was like, damn, the thing came quick. And $18.99 for shipping. $19 for shipping from Sam's Club.
$19. Like it's what, $5.50 at retail, which is really not. I mean, it's really not that expensive for what they're offering. It's dirt cheap.
Yeah, and it was $5.99 up on AtGames eStore. So it was
get you a USB drive for $12 at Walmart. You do a little tippity typing, and next thing you know, you got the ultimate multicade. You got 300 games built in, which are pretty good. And then you can pretty much do whatever you want because you can bring your own game.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of confusion with that. There's a lot of confusion with it. Like people think that you don't absolutely have to have coin ops to play arcade games.
No, you don't. But if you do have CoinOp X and you put the flash drive in there, some of the games work, some don't.
Some won't, right? Because they're optimized for CoinOps X. But I mean, a ton of them do. I mean, I'm going through the library right now, and I've added so many games that I love. It's just like, it's a good experience. I'm real happy with it.
Yeah, I've been happy with it. I mean, I've only had it since Monday, but seems like Monday it took me all day to put the thing together, which you really didn't.
I'll say this. The game menu with the fast search, having the interface that the Pinball has, I can find a game quicker and get into it and play it so much quicker than CoinOps. CoinOps, there's all that scrolling. It takes forever to get to actually playing the game. It's pretty, but it's not efficient. Like if you just want to turn it on and play, and you're looking at a game that's in the S's or the U's, I mean, it's kind of a slower interface. But
yeah, I like that quick search. You just put
God, it's so amazing. I mean, like you can get the game just like lickety split. You can go from Centipede to Tempest like that. It's like in seconds. It's like to me, it's got one of the best. Like the way they have the operating system is one of the best as far as for getting in and out of games quick. If you just want to go play games, and for me, like I know the games I love, right? I don't know about you, but I know the games I want to get to, and so just being able to get to them fast, just to be able to get to them fast to me is a huge benefit. I really didn't get into that in my video, but the more and more I tinker with it, the more I'm falling in love with it. One of the things I really like that they did that was really smart is that in the favorites menu, T. McCloskey includes your bring your own games and your built-in games. So you can take all the bangers out of the built-in games and run them directly off of the AtGames. And you can put all the extra goodies you can have in there too. So basically it makes one ultimate game list. Because like when you have 3,000 games, it's too much, T. McCloskey. You can't scroll through all that. It's too much to look through.
So it puts the favorites from the CoinOp X and built-in all in one favorites.
Favorites from bigger own games and from the built-in games into one menu system with a really slick interface that's fast to search. And I'm saying this is the future of multicades. I mean, once the hacking community gets into hacking this and optimizing everything, it's going to be a dream. I mean,
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. Fake mayonnaise. Now that is true. Now, if you use a PC, that's different. PCs are always going to be faster.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
talking
always going
about
to be better.
for running a native operating system that's built on a chip. It's really good. I mean, I've played everything. Team McCloskey, I got the Pandora's box right beside it. That's a really nice Pandora's box. I've got, I've played a lot of stuff, and the new operating system is really good. I like that. That's a huge plus. And Team McCloskey, my wife is ready to sell the Centipede. We might have to get rid of it. Another arcade one up might bite the dust. Team McCloskey.
I'll trick because you don't need it now.
Once she played it on the new AtGames Legends Ultimate, and that's a built-in game, by the way. That's not something you have to bring yourself. They actually have the licensed version of Centipede. They have, if you love Atari, I mean, they have got the Atari arcade games, like all of them, pretty much.
There it is, right there.
Got a really good arcade Atari list, and if you like 2600, that's even better because they got a lot of good 2600 games. They do have basic math now. I don't have any nostalgia for it, but maybe someone does. I do agree. Everyone mentions basic math.
It's in there. It's right there.
It's in there, but there's a lot of great games in there too. I mean, you got Black
Numbers.
Widow, you got Missile Command, you got Major Havoc, you got some good ones.
Yeah,
Crystal Castles.
I got that list up. Yeah, Crystal Castles. You got both.
I mean, people are so hyped about the new wave toys, Crystal Castles. It plays great on the ALU. Plays way better. It's going to play on a little tiny new wave toys.
I don't remember Frog Pond.
I think it's a game where you have to eat the flies and you jump from lily pad to lily pad.
Oh, okay. Lunar Lander.
I made this short. The Pong is really cool. Team McCloskey is completely customizable, and you can make the paddles as big or small as you want.
Oh, really?
I had Charlie was with me, and he made the paddles gigantic. And we made a short called Baby Pong, and it took off. Team McCloskey. I don't know how many views. It has thousands of views. It's crazy. Just went berserk.
Is Boogie Wings still there? I think
Boogie Wings is there. Yeah, Boogie Wings is on it.
I don't see it on this list.
No, it's not in alphabetical order. It's by company. Those are all Atari. So like, that's a Data East game.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's actually by category. Like the way they did it, they basically put it by what company it's from.
Here's the bees again. There it is.
Yeah, but I mean, really, if you love Atari, I mean, this thing is a
tribute to
Atari. I mean, you got Yar's Revenge. You got a lot of the great Atari. If you're into the Atari era at all of games, this thing is completely loaded with good stuff.
You got Warlords from the arcade.
You got some really great. I mean, I don't know. I know some people don't like 2600, but this has some of the best carts, honestly.
Yeah, the 2600s they have are pretty good ones. They got Joe.
Yeah, they picked some good ones, man. There's not a lot of junk in here.
Oh, they got Sprint. I always like Sprint. The only thing I don't recommend if you get the new ALU is buy the advanced feature for the external applications. OTG's in there too, but if you do get it the first week, if you do get it and you get it the first week, you can do the buy one free.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying, Team McCloskey, this is ideal for the new customer, right? Like the customer that bought a pinball machine, maybe they don't have a multicade at all. Yeah, I'm not talking about the people that have a massive coin ops build on an older ALU where they painstakingly cultivated it to where you've got every single game under the sun running. I mean, this is not going to impress that person because they spent so much time tinkering to get it perfect, right? But for someone new, someone that has a pinball, you want to just get a game. You can press a button and play 300 games. And then without buying anything, you can put in a USB stick and play a ton more games. You know, if you want to tinker a little bit, I think it's great. I mean, I love it. I think it's perfect for someone that wants a multicade and they don't want to spend a fortune, but they want something really good. The monitor is absolutely killer. Look at the black levels on Robotron. It's perfect black. When you play a classic arcade game and it has a black background, I mean, no one has a monitor as good as the AtGames Legends Ultimate for classic arcade games. I mean, it's crisp.
Yeah, they're not going to have who somebody asked. Wish I was Rockstar. Pitfall 1 and 2 is Activision. They don't have any Activision games on here, but you can buy the Activision pack, which comes with 40 Activision games. That's in the e-store on AtGames. I bought that one.
Yeah, and you get some stuff like Demon Attack. You get some cool stuff that's actually not Activision. That's an iMagic, but it's a really cultivated list of Atari. It's like the rest of the Atari greats. If you're into Atari, it's got Hero on there. You got a lot of really great carts in there. But
and they do have Genesis on there. They got some NES games.
They got some NES, yeah.
Sega.
Mm-hmm.
How many Sega?
You got a little bit of everything. That's Sega CD. Look at that. Soldies. Sega CD got some Turbo Graphics.
Yep. You got some Pinball, of course. You got the Natural History Pack 1.
Got Dinosaur Dynasty. You could have played in the tournament with the Dinosaur Dynasty.
That's true. The HD pinball tournaments. You ever play Alligator Hunt? I like that.
Yeah, that's a great game.
That's a great game. Another Genesis Hoops.
I know we haven't done that as a Carlo game of the week, but that's a good one. That's a really fun game. Yeah, the arcade list has a lot of really well cultivated games that are kind of like hidden gems, like that Bond's Adventure that I just did a video on. That's a really great game. I never heard of it, but it's on the ALU.
No, it's an HD.
It's an HD device. So I mean, this is still the same chipset. It's still the same ALU. It's just a new interface. Now, this is looking to the future of what they're going to do with the 4K when it comes out. So the 4K will be the same operating system, but a much bigger screen. You can have a 27-inch screen, T. McCloskey, not a tiny, puny little 19-inch screen, not a little baby 19, a 27. And it's going to have a super powerful chipset. So
Operation Wolf is on here in Thunderbolt. I wish you could use a gun.
You get Rastan, you get Kicks. There's lots of good arcade games on it in the stock game list. But once again, it's almost a non-issue because you can add your own games, T. McCluskey. Elevator Action's one I love, and Elevator Action Returns is really great. Those two.
I never played the Returns.
Returns is great. You need to give it a shot. We used to always play it on Rcade. It was like one of our most popular games we played. Zookeeper is another great arcade game. The story with Zookeeper is it was released at the video game Crash. It was probably one of the last great golden age arcades, but it was released at the wrong time. Otherwise, it would have been a massive hit, I think. But Zookeeper, the gameplay is great. You got to beat 'em up. Growl. Growl is a really good beat 'em up. There's lots of like hidden gems on this thing. Like when you start playing some of the games, they're really fun. There's a lot of good games on it that come stock. And you know what I think is kind of cool? Like there's a lot of sports games. It's like if you want to have a buddy over and you just want to play something that's sports themed, they added a lot of cool sports games on it, you know? Get all the real sports. They added some sports stuff. Some two-player type games, which I think is good.
Yeah. Bonsai Adventure, which you played last week for Carl's Game of the Week.
RC Pro Am for the NES.
So all the Atari were up top, mainly. A lot of arcade. I'm happy with like all the arcade games there come stock. Karate Champ, one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one. They got a lot of good classics in there. They got a lot of hidden gems. Crude Buster, that's going to be coming to Evercade. That's the next Evercade card. It's built into the ALU. Like all the games Evercade is getting are built into this ALU for the most part. A lot of them are. Burger Time is another huge.
Everybody loves
Who doesn't love Burger Time? Come on.
And you got Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes, yeah.
Versus Dragon Ninja.
Boogie Wings is a great shmup. It's a great shooter. So.
Yep. Okay, here's your Atari 2600. Somebody asked what one of the games, and I can't remember. I can't see that. Something Hunt. I lost her.
Yeah, Mike Hawk says he finds a Core Max runs the game much smoother, playing them directly instead of going through coin ops. Yeah.
No Namco on the ALU stocked.
No, I got Jungle Hunt, but I brought it myself. T. McCloskey, I brought it myself.
I think that's somebody asked if Jungle Hunt was on there. I think that's
no, it's not. It's not. But you can easily play Jungle Hunt. I have it on there right now.
Ray asks, "How is the trackball?" To me, it's the same as the 4K.
All I gotta say, my wife is a total Centipede snob. Like all she cares about is how to play Centipede. And when she played it, she said, "This is the one we keep." Because there's only so many arcades you can have, Team McCluskey.
Yep.
When I brought this one in, she was like, when she played, she said, "I like this one better. We're gonna keep the ALU. This is the one she wants to keep." I had the Tempest arcade one up, but
you get the Super Football from the 2600, Super Baseball.
Yeah, there's a lot of sports games in there now.
Olympics from the 2600. Submarine Commander. They guess Street Racer. They had one of my favorite ones when I was a kid. Pop Brad.
Which one's that?
Night Driver.
Night Driver's in there.
Yep. I played it last night. It's like people are probably like, "Why do you like that game?"
I think is Aqua Adventure in this. I can't remember if that is, or I'm getting confused because I just did an Evercade review on the Evercade Atari Super Pocket. Aqua Adventure is a cool game on Atari that I never heard of.
You got Haunted House, and then Return to Haunted House from the 2600. And here's all these baseballs from 26, or all these real sports from the Atari 2600.
Once again, the real strength is that you can add your own and add like tons of stuff that's just absolutely amazing. You
got both Missile Command for the 2600 and arcade. Maze Craze, Major Havoc. Yeah, there's a lot of games on there.
Gravatar is an arcade game.
Yep. Flag Capture. I remember playing that when I was a kid. Dodge 'em. I guess we had more cartridges than I thought we had for the 2600 when I was growing up. Get the Crystal Castles, like you said. Demons to Diamonds. Combat. There it is. Combat.
There's Combat, man. That's the ultimate. Combat. That's the ultimate 2-player game. Combat is still fun.
Yeah.
Like literally, like my grandkids, they love to play Combat. Like, that's one of their favorite games. Yeah. Just because you can steer the bullets. It's really just a simple game. It's fun to play. It's easy to learn. And
so there's more sports. Now you get the arcade versions.
Yeah. Some are Atari arcade sports games. But Aqua Adventure, there it is. Aqua Adventure's on here. That's a great game I never heard of.
Oh, there it is.
It's a super cool game. Yeah, that's a great card.
Yeah, and Air to Sea Battle, that's another good one. Mm-hmm. Kind of goes along with Combat. Then Adventure 2. Adventure was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm a huge Atari fan, so like this game's listed to me as gold. I mean, like I love it. It's perfect, I mean, it's the kind of stuff I like to play. It's retro. It's retro gaming. But Team McCluskey, all it takes is a USB stick. You can play everything. It's still as good as it ever. I mean, it's still good.
Disclaimer: not all games on the CoinOpX works. Most of them do, though.
Yeah, a lot of them do. But what I would recommend too is, you're gonna find enough that work perfectly that you love.
And like you said, if you can add them to your favorites, so they're blended in with.
They're blended in with the stock games. So like I'm thinking I'll probably round out at about 500 to 600 of my favorite all-time arcade games on one machine, and that's Team McCluskey. That is more than enough to satisfy anybody. I mean, that's more than enough. I don't need to have 6,000 games. I got an arcade that does that. To me, it's about just having the ones you love, right?
Right. Yeah, I agree with you, Retro Arcade. He says lots of cool nostalgic arcade titles included and worth getting just for that alone. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is perfect for the person that just wants $550. You want a nice home arcade, multicade. Maybe you have the pinball. And here's the thing, Team McCluskey. Imagine when they start doing competition again with arcade games.
Did they used to do competitions?
They used to. I love doing it. I love playing games. Yeah.
I did not know that.
We're doing Berserk this week and calling all ballers, but I love arcade games.
Like I put a score in.
Playing arcade games. That's my jam. 80s arcade is my jam. I mean, I love those games.
Yeah, Jungle Hunt's not in there. Ray never played Return to Haunted House either. I never did either. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Jungle Hunt works perfect as a UCE though. I mean, it has the Tarzan yell and everything. It's perfect. No issues. Like anything from like the 80s arcade is going to probably work great, Like the Golden Age arcades are going to really work good for the most part.
Like how Ray says, I like how you can use the dual sticks for games like Robotron. Yep. That is awesome. You can do that. Speaking of dual control sticks, Carl's game of the week this week has dual control sticks. Yep. So stay tuned for that.
RD Raider says Pirate Pete is Jungle Hunt, but with a different character. I haven't played that one yet.
Pirate Pete. Never heard of Pirate Pete. But yeah, a lot of games in here. Come stocked. Man, do you ever play Hangman? We used to play Hangman sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, I know. Video Game Vegas said combat ruined so many friendships.
Yeah.
My mom had to take our Atari away a few times because my brothers and I always fought. We always fought over combat too, man.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Especially when you, because you can sit there and keep hitting somebody and they can't even react because you just keep pounding them. I used to get so mad.
Oh yeah, that is right. That is right. Yeah,
I used to get so mad.
Jungle King is the one that had the Tarzan yell, but that was the original, right? Jungle King had the Tarzan yell, so they got sued for it being Tarzan. Then they had to take it out. But I'd rather play the original,
Hey, what's up, Tactic Gamer?
I like having the one where it comes on and it does the little yell. That Tarzan yell. Yeah, that's right. But you're right. Jungle Hunt, is
only Jungle King.
Jungle Hunt, not Jungle King.
Yeah, well, he said right here, I read Jungle Hunt shouldn't
have
backwards. Only Jungle King. Yeah. Well, easy to get it mixed up. Jungle Hunt.
Yeah,
Jungle
I'm
King,
saying I would if I had I do have some original ALUs. I think I have every one that they've made. I would still just hold off for the 4K, maybe if I had one that I'd spend a lot of time optimizing. But the 4K is going to be absolutely phenomenal,
Carl asks, what fighter games are on the list? Fighting games.
I don't play fighting games, so you can get them all on UCE file. I don't play fighters, so for me, it's not an issue. I like arcade games, classic arcades.
There's got to be some fighters on here, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a fighter-heavy list.
No, like Bonsai.
No, that's more of a platformer. I don't think it's really a fighter-heavy list, but you can play them all through UCE files if you need to have it. But anyway, T. McCloskey, fighting games are only good unless you're playing against another human player. So,
I don't know.
But you certainly can sideload them.
Computers.
I don't think it's not a fighter-heavy list. It's more of a classic arcade list.
Maze Craze. Pole Shark. Did I have that stuff there? Battle Shark's on there. Remember that game?
Battle Shark's on there. That's right. Battle Shark's on there. Got Space Invaders on there.
Three Space Invaders, isn't there?
I think so.
I think you got the 2600, and then you have the Space Invaders, and then the other Space Invaders. I forget what it's called. You got two Tempests. I love Tempest.
Yeah,
I was playing Tempest yesterday. Yeah, the arcade one was awesome. Love that game. It looks so good here on the screen on this ALU, man. Like you said, the black is so good on this.
The black levels are perfect on it.
Yeah.
When you look at it, it's like perfect black.
I mean, Tempest looks great.
So what's your overall? Would you recommend it to someone that needs a multicade, that wants a multicade?
Yeah, I would. I mean,
I want 100% recommend it. I mean, this is really for someone that's new, that they don't have an ALU. This is not for the person that has an ALU. They're running OTG with a PC. This is not for you. This is for someone that's new that wants to get a great multicade right off the bat and just jump in.
Yeah, you jump in with 300 games plus you can buy packs on the eStore too, and you can buy pinball packs, HD pinball packs.
And I've literally added hundreds of great classic arcade games without the need of coin ops. You don't even need it. Matter of fact, coin ops interface is slower to access the games and clunkier. So, I mean,
don't forget
it is.
I forgot. This actually comes with the pinball buttons too on the side. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't know that actually came with the pinball buttons. You mount them right on the side, so people were wondering that they do come with the pinball buttons.
Yeah.
It was included, and you get Arcade Net free for what, 2 months? 2 months, right? I'm not sure.
You got Super Burger Time. That's a fun one. That's a 2-player version of Burger Time.
Is that what that is?
It's co-op. Yeah, you play 2-player at once.
Okay.
It's a sequel to Burger Time, but it's really fun. It's two people can play at once on that game.
Oh, here you go. You got Tournament Pro Golf. So you better use the trackball on that.
They got a lot of hidden gems on there. You know, they got some renovation games, which are really fun Genesis games.
And I do like the spinner on it too. The spinner there was actually pretty good. It's nice and smooth.
Yeah, Tumble Pop is cool. That's a good game.
Tumble Pop, I never played that one.
But anyway, I've looked at the game list long enough, Team McCluskey. Can we move on?
Oh man, I was still going through it, man.
Still going through it.
There's so many of them, man. It's like hard to pay attention. Diver Boy, that's not a bad one. I was really looking for the Space Invaders. I might have passed it up. You got the Battletoads. Got it for the NES and the SNES. All right, Bubble Bobble, Chalk Pop,
Jack and Pop. That's a pinball. Those are the Taito pinballs. They have all the same games that match. Huh? The Taito.
Yep.
They have all the same Taito. They have Arachnoid. They have Frontline. The same arcade versions. Yeah, what I'm saying is like this is like not going to impress the person that spent a long time building a perfect coin ops build on an old ALU. This is not who this is going to be for ultimately. This is for someone that wants an awesome, just pick it up, start into the world of multicades.
Oh, hey!
Wow.
Look who's joining us, Papa
McCluskey.
Look who's joining us tonight.
The princess has arrived.
Yeah,
You get us canceled, Team McCluskey.
She's by the sea, Papa Brad. She's by the sea.
Disney won't even call her Slave Leia anymore. They had to change her name. Yeah, they call her the Hut Killer or something, the Hut Slayer.
Oh,
they changed it
I did
instead
see
of
that.
Slave Leia.
I did see that somewhere.
Even Zen was afraid to use Slave Leia on the Return of the Jedi table. Slave Leia is not anywhere in the Return of the Jedi artwork on the pinball table. So Team McCluskey, what did I do? I made the entire back glass Slave Leia. So when I boot him up, I got a custom back glass. I mean, come on, really? You can't cancel a movie that the way it was made, because times have changed. It's ridiculous. Absolutely PG, ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's sacrilege, Just leave it alone,
Yeah, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. I mean,
Well, I'm hoping somebody with this external application, I'm hoping somebody will finally build something for that replaces the CoinOps X. Yeah,
that's or another thing they could do. Actually, what I would like to see AtGames do is build in a scrolling. Like it just like if you don't touch it for 30 seconds, it just starts randomly scrolling through the games as an option, where it would just pick a game at random in your favorites list and open it up. That'd be fantastic because then you would have the different marquees switching. I think that would be cool. I think a lot of people just like really CoinOps X is mainly just a screensaver showing different arcade games. I mean, I think that would be something they could do that would improve the experience.
Yeah, it'd be cool to scroll through all the marquees.
Like if every you could set it for like how many seconds you want, and it would scroll automatically as an option. And you want it to be in the favorites. You don't want it to be because you want it to scroll through your favorite games of all time. Right. You don't want it to scroll to, basic math. I mean, you want it to scroll through your favorites list, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying.
They already have a track mode on it. So all they would have to do is add it to that, just another item on a track mode list. And right now you can do it from,
I know you can probably load your own videos and stuff, but I would really just have it rather scroll through the games that I installed in my favorites list if I could pick it to do anything.
It'd be easier instead of trying to do it yourself.
Video Games Vegas is right. It'd be scrolling to basic math all the time, and I'd be swearing. I'd be like, dang it, basic math.
Why is that there?
Atari backgammon, it would like scroll to like stuff that I'm like, meanwhile it has Centipede and Tempest on it and Space Invaders and Elevator Action and Millipede and, just tons of Missile Command, you know, it's going to scroll to stuff I don't want to see. So, I mean,
yeah, you don't want to scroll through stuff you don't want to see.
have it scroll through the favorites list would be my recommendation, but it's really for the new users, you know, the people that don't have an ALU already. Because I could tell you what a team of cost. It was a massive pain to set up, build a coin ops build natively. I mean, this is good for someone just jumping in. And there's plenty of games that like will work with doing nothing. You just put the game on a USB and it runs perfect.
No, it doesn't run perfect because not all of them work. But the ones that do work.
I didn't say every game. I said there are plenty of games that do work. I'll go through a list. Let's just go through a list real quick.
And here it is, guys. On Sam's Club, we did get these at Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
And they do ship them from online. I did buy mine online. They didn't go to a store too far away. So they do ship you. And like I said, they only charge you $19 for shipping. I can't believe it.
I haven't looked at the whole list yet, but here's some games I got. Battle Circuit, Battletoads Arcade, Berserk, Black Tiger, Bubble Bobble, Captain America and the Avengers, Captain Commando, Psy Battler, Final Fight, Frenzy, Gauntlet 2, Ghouls and Ghosts, Gorf. Gorf's incredible, by the way, 2 on it. Guan Age, Gyrus, Haunted Castle, Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom, Journey. Yeah. Look at that, Jungle King. I
agree with that, Retro Arcade Trooper.
Juno First, Kangaroo. These are my games that I put on here. Knights of the Round, Kung Fu Master, Magic Sword, Monster Bash, Moon Patrol. Team Klosky, what's that? Mr. Do.
Mr. Do. Yeah.
Nibbler, Peter Pack Rat, Pooh-Yan, Pooh-Yan.
There it is, Pooh-Yan.
Pooh-Yan, Popeye, Road Blasters, RoboCop 2, Robotron, Rolling Thunder 2, Satan's Hollow. You know, I like these classics. Scramble, Silent Dragon. I did a review on that. I did a game feature on that. The other Space Invaders games, Splatterhouse, Strider, Sunset Riders is incredible on this. Superman, Tetris, the Combat Tribe. So I'm just getting started, but that's what I have so far. That's just I haven't even added the stock games to my list though, but it's neat. They integrate them together.
Yeah, which is nice. That's real nice. Mm-hmm. So RD says, I assume the ALU 4K will play newer arcade games, maybe more like polygon-based games. Maybe they really haven't told us a lot about it. They really
haven't told us much. I mean, it's interesting to see what they're going to come up with, but it's going to have to be more powerful. I mean, it's going to have a bigger screen. That's going to be a nice upgrade.
Yeah, the screen's going to be a nice upgrade. But
what else can you do? It's almost going to be like a candy cab because of the size of the screen's going to be so much bigger.
You'd be able to play Zen games with it, or Zen pinball tables.
Yeah, Zen pinball will run on it easily because it's going to be more like the pinball machine, right?
Yeah. So we assume we'd play newer games, but we really don't know. I wouldn't.
We don't know because it's still too early, and they haven't really shown us anything to other than that we know this is the future. Like the bit LCD will be built in where the marquee will scroll with the game, which is phenomenal. Once you see it, like you can't. It's just amazing to have it with the marquee, you know?
Yeah, already having a bit LCD already included. Pinball buttons will be included. But yeah, it's not coming out till the third or fourth quarter of next year. So
yeah, we got a long runway before it comes out. So,
but to me, if you're a retro gamer, really the ALU HD, this one is really the way to go for me, anyways. Because that's what we want to play, right? We want to.
You gotta look for the price too. You know, for $550, you play a ton of games. You know, I mean, it's a good value. It's got good controls. I mean, it's so well made. Like that's the thing I can't get over. How well made for $550. All the hard stuff is already assembled for you. The control panel's built, the monitor, all the stuff with the monitors built. The speakers are all mounted. All you basically do is build the bottom part of it.
Yeah, just build this part down here.
It's like a super easy build for like all the stuff that is difficult is done for you, you know?
wired, everything, especially the whole top part from control deck all the way up to the top to the marquee is already built. It's already in a box built like that. So all you had to do is put the side panel, the other side panel, the front, and the back panel. That's it.
That's it,
and,
man.
And there's a floor in there. Yeah, there's a floor in there. That's it. It literally takes you less than 30 minutes or say 30 minutes. I mean, it didn't take me no time at all. But.
Yeah, I take my time. I'm really super slow when I build these things. But I mean, I'm filming it and stuff. I was making a video, so I have to go slow. So
it took me
to capture what all the pieces look like and stuff.
Yeah, I did the same thing. But yeah, I mean, for the price,
10 times longer than it would take if I was just building it without filming it.
Yeah, for the price, you can't beat it, especially if retro games. Comes with a nice little list. But yeah, I would hold out on the 4K because we really don't know nothing about it yet.
We don't know nothing about it yet.
We know nothing. The only thing we know is comes with a LCD and pinball buttons.
And, really, even the advanced features, I'd say they're pretty much unless you know you want to hook a PC up to it. I would say maybe not get them unless you know you're going to hook a PC up to it.
Right.
But if you're not going to hook a PC up to it, I don't know if there's a lot of programs that run with this operating system yet. It's too new. Team McCluskey is brand new. It's brand new.
Yep.
So there's really not been a lot ported to it yet. But it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's new.
It's just something you don't really need to spend your money on advanced features right now. Maybe down the line, there will be. And
you get you a $12 USB from Walmart. You get all the games you ever wanted.
Yep.
That plus all the stock games. There's a lot of good stock games. Tempest, Crystal Castles, Missile Command, Asteroids. We didn't even talk about Asteroids. Asteroids is on there.
Yeah, it has a couple asteroids. It has a 2600
Asteroids Deluxe, Lunar Lander. The Team McCluskey. First thing I did, I flipped that mug. I flipped that front panel. I made it all black. I made a short called Abracadabra. See all them logos in the front? It said Abracadabra, and they all went away. Team McCluskey.
What happened to mine, man?
Did you do an Abracadabra on yours too?
I did, but I knew a video on it. Yeah, mine disappeared.
I put the camera in a tripod and I just flipped it, and then after I reassembled it, I just pressed play again, and it looks like a magic trick. It's really cool.
Hey, what's up, Israel Gaming?
But
hey, if you guys,
I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it.
If you remember Israel Gaming, Tempest stuff, he does have a video up on his YouTube channel that shows him unboxing that stuff. It's really cool. I don't think he's put the Tempest cabinet together yet, but he did do an unboxing. And that marquee and waterfall control deck looks sweet.
Yeah, the side art is way better than the old model for sure.
Yeah, and I like the how they did the graphics. It's like a flat. It's not glossy.
It looks like you could still put those panels on. I don't know if you noticed. But
yes, you can.
There's threaded screw holes. So if you want to change it to like a Space Invaders or a Bubble Bobble or Operation Wolf, all those art kits still work on it. Yep. But the side art is way better. It just seems like it's better quality too. Like however they have it on there, the printing or whatever.
Well, it's like the 4K pinball artwork. It's the same type of material they're using for the artwork. That's what it is. I never even think about it. It's the same as the 4K artwork.
Yeah.
They're using the same stickers, whatever you want to call them.
The thing is, it still does a ton. I mean, I asked yourself, is it worth $550? You can even take and hook up any retro console. It has HDMI in, Team McCluskey.
Yep.
So you can use the monitor to play anything in your arcade. It literally just puts a screen right wherever it's at. You have a screen to use.
Yeah, the HDMI is right here,
it's right in the front. You just plug it in, and boom.
And there's two USBs right there as well. Plus, there's something else. Oh, and then the channel buttons there for OTG. That's the other thing over there. But yeah, it's right on front.
Yeah, I mean, for $550, it's a lot of tech. I mean, really, it's you can't go wrong.
No.
And I think it's good for people that are new. If you just want to come in, you can play the 300 games. And if you want to take it further down the road, there's a lot more you can do with it too.
Yeah, and like I said, you could still buy the Activision pack. I wish you could still do the Data East packs. Darn it! But
I think most of the Data East games are on there, though. I think most of the Data East games are on there. They have Bump and Jump. It's called Crash and Burn. Yeah. They have a lot of classic arcade games. When you start going through the arcade list, they have a lot of ones that are still popular retro arcade games.
They do have Burger Time too. That's Data East, right?
They do have Burger Time.
That's Data East, yeah.
That is Data East.
And you can buy any HD pinball packs too on here.
Yeah.
So if you're in the LPO membership, you get the.
But I'm not going to mislead people. It's not like playing on the 4K. I mean, it's fun, but it's not like it's not.
Well, no, it's not going to be because it's not.
Once you've played the 4KP pinball and going to the ALU, it's like it's really cool that it does it, but it's not.
It's cool because you could enter into the tournaments, the HD tournaments.
You can't enter into the tournaments. Yeah. That is true. Like you could have played Dinosaur Dynasty on this.
Yeah, and you can enter the HD tournaments, which is if you don't want to buy a pinball, I mean it's kind of the second other option you have. At least you have option.
Yeah, you could even like I said, because it has the pinball buttons, down the road, if you want to hook a PC and play Zen pinball on it using pinball buttons, probably can make that happen. I know Biggie D does that.
Yep. Only thing I wish it would do, man, I wish it would do like the ALU Mini, where you could rotate the screen to vertical.
That would be cool. It's a pretty big screen though.
I know.
And they're even going to get bigger on the next one,
Yep. I can imagine going from arcade 1-up game and going over to the ALU. The screen is so much bigger, man.
Yeah, arcade 1-up feels like a toy. It does. After you play this, like even my wife was like, "Oh, this is way better." It just feels, it just doesn't feel.
Controls are a lot better too.
It's not. I mean, it's relative. I mean, the controls are good. I'll say that.
Yeah. I don't want to adjust my thing. Try and get them where you can see the marquee a little bit better, but
yeah, let's not play with that, Team McCluskey. Next thing we'll be crashing.
I like crashing.
I know you like crashing.
Hey, we haven't crashed in a while.
I know it's been a while since we had a meltdown.
We're due, man. We're due. Zoom in on a control deck. So here you go. You can, you got what? 2, 4, 6 buttons, 2 spinners, 1 trackball, and 2 joysticks.
Yeah,
and these spinners are pretty.
You know what I do like? It's all black. So like when you're in a dark room, there is absolutely nothing distracting you from the game. Like the whole sight area is black. The whole sight, everywhere where you look, it's black. It's like when you're in a room playing and it's a dark room, it's like all you see in front of you is the game and the controls. It's a really perfect setup for a multicade.
Yeah. So if you flip this front panel over,
it's all black.
Then the control deck's all black. There's no purple and other colors on it. And then the bezel's all black. There's no Tron bezel. And then the speakers are all black. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's all black. I like it. That's one thing I noticed that right away was like everything's all black in front. I'm like, that looks so cool. Cause I thought I didn't realize the control deck was going to be all black. I thought it was going to be like the older one, the old ones.
The Tron graphics. They got rid of the Tron. They went black. I think it looks better to me.
Hey, thanks. Wish I was Rockstar for the $2, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
My thing didn't pop up for some reason. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn Menace? No crashes, guys. Israel said, put the marquee on just now, waiting on the PBCA board from Arcade 1-up to come in, put on all the goodies. Nice. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it too. I'll be watching his channel, see it when it's finished. Yeah, I really did like when the Arcade 1-up. I think that is one of the best looking cabs, the Tempest cab, because it kind of does capture the nostalgia of the shape of an actual Tempest. So it is a really cool cab. I do like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm kind of like
gives you the FOMO, man, for sure.
I'm running out of space. The wife is like one's got to go.
But wasn't Tempest one of the cabinets though that broke a lot, like the board?
Mine's been really good, but a lot of people say that they sometimes they do fry. I've been very lucky. I haven't any problems with mine, but sometimes they seem to be frequently there that they do have problems.
Hey, thanks Harley K there for using my link to get you that $50.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Team McCluskey. We're talking about this. We got to talk about the $50 off on almost any AtGames pinball now.
It is all AtGames 4K pinball.
All the pinballs we can get $50 off. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you guys didn't know, if you use our referral links, all the pinball machines right now you can get the $50 off.
Yeah, everyone.
So right now, Jurassic Park's the cheapest one, and Sea of Thieves, those two are the cheapest. And even those two, you can use that $50. Coupon, so
Team McCloskey, we were excited to get Sea of Thieves, but then they're like, well, what if we did all of them? And I'm like, that would be awesome. Let's do them all, right?
Yeah, and it makes what? Because Jurassic Park is still the cheapest.
So generous.
Isn't Jurassic Park still $11.99.99?
I think so. Like, and then you get 50 there, off, right?
So that'd bring that down to $11.50.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Let's see. Add to cart.
You don't see the discount he added to the cart.
Well, I didn't use my link either, so.
Oh, you got to use the affiliate link, otherwise you won't get the 50 off. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can see it's $11.99.99. You use our $50 referral link, it brings it down to $11.50. That is without the SSF kit, but I'm just saying that's like.
If you just want to jump in, bare bones. I mean, some people they just wanted bare bones jumping in. That's bare bones price.
Yeah, I mean $11.50, man. You can't beat that.
$11.50, yeah, with the affiliate code.
Yep. So it is still $11.99. That is the cheapest still. Because Sea of Thieves, you can only get it with the SSF kit pre-installed.
Yeah, the discount only shows up once it's in the cart.
Right. Yeah, as soon as you put it in the cart, it does pop in there.
Yeah. I put links to all the pinball machines on my channel as well. So like you can go and on either of our channels, I don't care. You can go get one of these machines and get 50 off.
So Sea of Thieves is not on sale anymore like it was. So it's $15.99.98.
Yeah, which was a good deal when it was on sale.
Oh, I know. Because you got that
deal. I mean,
it's a kit pre-installed plus our $50 off. It was a sweet deal they had. So right now, Jurassic Park is the cheapest one that you can get of all of them. Because like the Addams family's like $12.50, Attack from Mars is $12.50, and then Jurassic Park's still, like I showed you, it's sold $1,200. So
the crazy part, Team McCloskey, since they fixed the Addams family, I've been really happy with my pinball. Like it just makes me feel good every time I look at it. Now I have Addams family playing beautifully, and every time I look at my table, it just makes me happy. I mean, I'm so glad that they have it running the way it's running. I mean, it's fantastic. All these built-in tables, Zen did a good job rebuilding them, from scratch.
Yeah. I know everybody's all complaining because Zen's not running 4K, which we've told people many times in the show.
Yeah, I mean,
we were not one of those people that claimed it was 4K.
Here's the thing, though. I have a killer computer I just got made specifically for OTG. Everything about it was to be OTG beast. Best graphics card, really good processor. $1,500 computer, and like the AtGames native tables now run better. They play better. They're more optimized. The shots are more accurate. I mean, I think AtGames is going to become the premium place to play virtual pinball. Plus, we've got leaderboards that actually work, Team McCluskey. So they're getting good. I mean, they're sharpening it up. It's getting better and better.
Yeah, even though they're not running, Zen's not running 4K, they still look great.
Yeah, they do look great.
Downgraded, yes, but does it look good and play good? Yes, and sounds good now. So I don't know what's all the hype. But I understand that they promised 4K and it didn't come in. But
I don't think they ever promised 4K. I swear they said the screen. It's like an HD screen or a 4K screen. But maybe I'm wrong. But I swear they never said 100% that everything would be in 4K. It was assumed by a lot of people because of the name, right?
Yep.
But
it doesn't have to run in 4K to play good, and the Zen tables do play good.
Mikey Yoon, I'm saying that the gameplay itself is better than a 4090 RTX graphics card. That's what I'm saying. The shot accuracy, plus you get to play with the community, which has a value in and of itself. Isn't that right, Team McCluskey? We all get on those leaderboards every week.
Oh, shoot. I didn't play this week. But I'm not on some of those now. Dang it.
Yeah.
So I've been busy all week. Then
I'm busy, man.
I totally forgot about the damn tournament. I even forgot about our tournament. This ALU, man, is up so much of my time this week. this ALU, man. It's like it's the only thing I've been doing. You mentioned the tournaments. I was like, crap, I totally forgot about them. I did play in them, but it's been since the weekend. So it'd be interesting when we go over it, see if I am still on there. Okay, here's the sale. I mean, nothing's really on sale on the sale. I mean, these pinball machines are all the same prices they've been, right? There's parts still $11.99.99, $12.50 for the Addams family. So there's really no new prices on the 4K pinball machines. But if you use our $50 or if you use our referral link, you can get an additional $50. So
that's like an additional $50. Yeah.
So that's makes it like a little bit better sale. But the things that really on sale are these down here. Is it these 5? Yeah, it's just these 5.
Yeah.
Well, somebody asked the ALU.
Now everyone's talking about the 4K in the chat. You know, I'm going to say this. I was ignorant of how powerful a computer you're going to have to actually run Zen in 4K when I first got into this. And once you find out what kind of computer you're going to have to actually run a 4K pinball Zen table, you know, that's just not realistic on this price level. You can get that. You want to spend $5,000? That's a whole different level, though, isn't it, T. McCluskey?
Yep.
If you've got $5,000 in your pocket, you can play 4K pinball. But you know, if you're just looking to get something a little more affordable, I mean, we're talking this is like what 1/4 of the cost, maybe.
Yeah. Well, all 83% of the tables are in 4K.
Yeah, and you can always build it yourself. I mean, I'm believe me, I'm a do-it-yourself kind of guy. I mean, I built my first multi-cave myself, so I mean, I'm not saying this is the only way to go, but I mean, I'm saying certainly for the money, it's a lot. What you get is a good value now.
Hey, the LCD is $100 off right now.
I know, that's awesome. That's a sweet update, sweet upgrade if you have an ALU.
And somebody asked if the ALU was on sale during the sale, and no, it's not. Just the mini ALU mini is the only one on sale. Black Friday though would be the time to check things out. They should be a little bit better deals for Black Friday, I would think.
Yeah.
And that's really it for this sale. This is like one of those little mini grab sales that they've been doing. Once a month, I think they do one of these.
Yeah, it's like a quick little sale.
But you know, get $100 off on a bit LCD is pretty good.
Man, they ship those things fast, man. If they have it in stock, AtGames ships fast if it's in stock.
Yeah, if it's in stock, it comes pretty quick. Sam's Club, if it's in stock, comes quick. 3 days, man. I was shocked. Ordered it on Friday.
I saw his Real Gaming's Captain America. I saw his arcade. He has a great arcade.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I'm certainly saying, like, I do admire people that do it yourself. Is fantastic. If you've got the skills and the chops to do it, I mean, go for it. You know, there's no right or wrong answer, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Get the stuff you love, you know.
Yep. $5.49. No pennies. Sam's Club. This is $5.49. No 99 cents on here, so it's really not $5.50 pop, Brad. It's $5.49.
$5.49.
It's funny though.
How much is that claw machine? I'm just gonna say, okay, is that claw machine more expensive than the ALU? I
have no idea. I've never.
I don't follow it because I don't care about. To me, claw machines are the opposite of arcades. Like if you, that was the death of arcades. Like I
broken.
Nothing gets me more angry when it said they have a giant sign that says arcade. It's nothing but claw machines in there.
There is a secret on some of those claw machines.
Is there a secret code?
No, it's not secret code, but there's always, most of the time on those, at least with the stuffed animals and stuff, the ones with the stuffed toys, there's always ones on top that you can grab, but you just can't be picky. You just got to pick one that's loose.
Yeah.
You'll get one every time.
Those places kind of remind me of casinos for kids. Because all those games are gambling, right? I mean, you're basically gambling when you're playing those games.
Yeah, true.
It's basically casino for kids.
Oh, I forgot to show Ray Del Torre got his thing from Papa Brad. There he is, proud owner of that statue, or what do you call that thing that he won? The creature.
Oh man,
I
forgot. A legendary cast.
He's got it right beside
Look
his.
at that. That was awesome.
Look at
That is awesome. Look at that. We couldn't, man. You couldn't have went to a more perfect person, huh?
Yep.
I mean, that's
great.
That's someone that loves Creature from the Black Lagoon. You know he's gonna keep that for a long time. Look at his topper he made.
Yeah, I love that topper still.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like the way he put the 3D glasses up there. That's pretty cool.
Sorry, I did a zoom in on you, Ray. I was just trying to get people so they can see the topper a little better. Yeah, it's awesome. Congrats again, Ray, on winning that.
Congratulations. Won our Creature tournament, Creature from the Black Lagoon tournament.
How surprised were you on the weight on that, Ray?
$85 a ship.
I know.
85, T. McCloskey.
Just think if you had to ship a ALU.
Oh my goodness. How much did Sam's charge you? Like $10? $19?
$19. That's it.
Let me tell you what, you can't ship that yourself for $19.
Hell no. Hell no. That thing's heavy.
There's something wrong.
I know. I guess they get
you enjoy the film.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. No problem. Enjoy the film. Doc Mario. I can't tell which one's the creature. He's just kidding, Ray.
Yeah, the bit LCD is really sweet. I would highly recommend it. I mean, that's why on their next machine they want to include it. Like that's one of the things that's they almost said non-negotiable. Like they wanted to include it because it's that much better when you're playing. You scroll through the games and you see that beautiful crisp marquee. It's a game changer.
That bit LCD is so clear. I mean,
I know, and it's kind of expensive, but you get what you pay for, man. It looks great. I mean, games look great.
Some marquees don't look the greatest, but some they just pop.
Yeah, some are incredible.
Like,
man.
Wow, like this shark,
the battle shark.
Battle shark. I mean, it looks so good in person. I mean, it's just looks so good. That bonsai adventure that you did last week on Carlos.
Yeah. Like really the classic arcade ones too were really well done. Yeah. Whoever made them, they really knew what they were doing because their graphics are so high res. I mean, they look better. I'll be honest, T. McCluskey, the marquees on this BitPixel look better than the real arcades when I go because it's so sharp, you know.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's so crisp and sharp, better. You know. It doesn't have 30 years of fading, you know. I mean.
Well, even like my Mr. Do from Sable's arcade doesn't do justice. I mean, the bit LCD is so much better looking than even that Mr. Do, and I thought that Mr. Do looked great. It still does, but
I like his real games. Sharp. I do like his Captain America arcade. I did watch his video. It was very good, very well done.
That was his first build. Mr. Do was my first one.
Yeah, my first arcade build's in the other room. It's my real arcade. It's actually a Galaga cabinet. It's
that Berserka behind you marquee looks great.
Oh yeah. All the classic arcade marquees look good.
Yep. Yeah, and the other thing, you guys, I don't know if you would care or not, but the side art on this new ALU actually works under the black light. Actually glows under black light.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like the Battletoad dude is green and yellow, like pop under the black light. It looks really good. There's quite a few things that impressed me with that ALU. I never had one, so it's my first one.
Yeah. You're gonna love it, man. It's fun. I mean, the best thing too is like when you get a chance to play 2-player, there's enough room for two regular dudes to play games. There's enough room, you're not cramped. That's a big deal on the ALU.
Nice. Way too fast. Got his T-Rex plunger. Nice.
Team McCloskey. Are we going to mention the mishap or not?
Nope. We don't need to mention mishaps.
We don't need to mention mishap. Team McCloskey send the plungers to the wrong people.
Well, they're both green, man.
People think they're getting one thing and they open it and surprise, it's something different.
Well, it's creature and alien.
You should have labeled them better.
I did each one by itself.
Hey, man, it's like a Cracker Jack box. You don't know what you're going to get when you get the plunger. It could be the one you won or it could be someone else's.
Don't make fun of me, man. It just sucks, too, because I did each one by itself. I said, okay, here's Ray.
I know
Grab his.
you wouldn't buy boxes for him. Like you waited till you had boxes. You were.
I think my
you're
son
probably so concerned
switched.
about getting boxes that you didn't keep them straight when you shipped them.
I did one at a time. I swear my son came in and switched 2 of them.
You think so?
Dude, I did one. I did it.
Your
one
son
at a
came
time.
in and did the shell game with the toppers,
Yeah.
huh? Like flipped them, you know.
What if my dad will notice? Because it's just weird, man. Because I did each one by itself.
Dude.
I didn't do multiple ones.
Yeah.
I,
So if you
printed out
won
the
one and you
label.
got the wrong one, it's all T. McCluskey's fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. But hey, way too fast got his.
Yeah, some people got the right
T-Rex.
one. Some
I
people
think
got the right one.
I just think 2 people. You can, creature and alien.
It could happen to anybody.
Well, creature and alien, they almost look identical.
They're both green. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't make a horrible Santa. Maybe, but maybe that kid didn't want that.
Hey,
And,
did you ever show a
maybe
picture of your topper on your pinball? Your plunger topper?
Yeah, I showed it on our stream. I held it up. And if you do like that topper of mine, our plunger.
You can make it, huh? Plunger covers. Have they called a plunger cover?
Yeah, that's what he calls it. 3D tracker.
I like to say custom plunger because it kind of replaces what it looks like.
He does have mine, the clown. I got that clown. You can almost see it.
Yeah, that one had a lot of colors and stuff.
He's selling that one now on Etsy. It's I think $39.
That's the one from Elvira, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out good. He definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Real Creamer said, "Hey, TM nailed my Chucky code perfectly. Thanks, man."
There you go. There you go.
That was a little easier.
Yeah.
But I did ask him. He hasn't answered me yet, but I did ask 3D Trucker if he would make a steering wheel for the spinner for the ALU. So when you're doing racing games, you can.
I didn't have it in my hand. T. McCluskey, what was the creature from the Black Lagoon topper? How big was it, would you say? Was it a good size? The one that you sent out.
I didn't send it on a topper.
What? The plunger cover.
Oh, what about him?
Oh, Creature of the Moon Bank. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh, he's thinking. I'm thinking of buying a creature from the Black Lagoon Bank for my topper. What's the size of that, Papa Brad? Oh, he's talking about your bank.
Yeah, probably about 5 or 6 inches. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Michael Robinson? I saw your wife was in there earlier. We're doing good. Yeah, I forgot you had that creature bank. I didn't even realize it was a bank when you first showed me.
Yeah, yeah. That's a 2600 plus running Atari 7800 Miss Pac-Man. My Miss Pac-Man I have running.
Yep. Yeah, it's Miss Pac-Man.
One of these days, T. McCluskey, I'm going to get a 7800 plus. I ordered one, but it's not shown up yet. So one of these days it will show up.
You actually have a 7800 though.
I have I have a real 7800 too. I got a bunch of stuff out that needs to come in. I got the Evercade Alpha. I ordered one of those. I haven't gotten that. So there's some stuff that I'm waiting to get. I ordered the one with the good buttons, so the more deluxe one, whatever it was called.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It'll show up one day. It'll be a surprise, It'll be a surprise when it comes.
Let me see if I can find that steering wheel. The steering wheel is kind of cool, man. It goes right over your spinner on your ALU. So if you do any racing games, you can have a little steering wheel.
Little steering wheel?
Yeah, I asked that 3D Trekker if he could make one of those.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't answered me yet, but
yeah, I think didn't Glenn make one of those at one time?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he did or not. He probably doesn't sell them no more if he did, right?
He might. I don't know.
Guess I have to go up there and check it out.
I imagine you could change the spinners out too if you wanted to. I mean, it's probably just a standard thing. The Allen wrench.
Yeah, there's a little Allen wrench in there.
On the spinners.
Yep. There it is.
Well, that's pretty wicked. It's like a little steering wheel.
Yeah, Carl sent that to me, and then I sent it to 3D Trekker and see if he could actually make one. It looks like it's
cool. It does look like a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Just sits on top of there.
Yeah, it just goes right over top of the spinner.
That's pretty cool.
It'd be so cool if he could make one of those. That'd be awesome. I told him I definitely would pay for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do some racing games. Have that on there. Look neat. Make it a little more fun, you know. Yep. That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. Oh,
what do we got next?
Zen Studios did announce their second pinball for the next Williams pinball pack.
Yeah, what's it going to be, T. McCloskey?
Did you already see it?
No, I haven't seen it. What's it going to be? I haven't seen it yet. What is it?
It is. Man,
I hope it's Black Knight 2000.
It is not Black Knight 2000.
Oh, come on now. Come on, Zen.
It's Bonsai something.
Bonsai Run?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a weird one. It's got that back box that has like a mini game in it.
There you go.
That is an interesting choice. I'm surprised they picked that one. That's cool, though. That's a fun game. I like the way they got the motorcycle, the animated motorcyclist. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat the way they integrated that into it. Wow.
So there it is. So do you think they're could you tell if they're going to use the back or the back glass to actually?
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to. It's gonna have to use the back glass. How are they gonna do this in cabinet mode though?
Yeah,
they'd have to run a whole different graphics
for
the back glass. How are you gonna play that on a cabinet?
Right now it's not made for cabinets, sucker.
It's just for consoles, huh? It's for the consoles only.
We'll have to find out. Did I already pass up the?
It's weird the way that the back glass is. It's like it's got like a big head, like like it's super big. It's like way bigger than a normal pinball back glass because there's a whole mini game built into it. And the mini game is hard as heck, T. McCluskey. Like you're supposed to like try to push it up and go through these little loops. It's super hard. I mean,
yeah, I see these arrows. So
because T. McCluskey, you're trying to hit the pinball straight up. It's practically vertical. So like, you can imagine what that plays like. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy playing that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it comes at games and if you're going to be able to use the back. You have to use the back glass. They have to make it work, right?
Yeah, or not do it.
Or not do it. It'd be unfortunate.
There's so many other Williams tables they could have put in. I agree. This one not have been my choice, but at least it looks cool the way they integrated the motorcyclist. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
This is one of those games that's constantly broken. Like when I go to arcade expos,
I see why.
Because of the crazy backlight, like the mini game thing breaks a lot. But it is a very unique pinball. You don't see it often, but it is cool when you get to play it. I've played it a few times with a working machine.
Yeah, I can see why it breaks down all the time with that back glass.
Yeah. I would have rather had like Elvira and the Party Monsters or Black Knight 2000. I would have rather had than this, but this is cool.
PG's getting impatient for any more Williams stuff. Yeah, I've never played it before either, Ray.
Do they have Taxi? I don't think they have Taxi yet either, do they?
No, that was on that list.
Taxi is another classic game they don't have.
Bad
Cats?
Dude.
Do they have Bad Cats?
Well, wait a second. Now, they've announced 2 tables, right?
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker, what does that have in it? A car. This has a motorcycle. Taxi has a car. Could we have the vehicle theme?
It's all vehicles. Car? It's all vehicles all the time.
So it could be Taxi, man. I mean, there's a possibility that all 3 tables would be a vehicle pack. You never know. If you guys didn't see the Earthshaker, play that video real quick. So you got a pink Cadillac.
That's cool.
So maybe we could Taxi and have all vehicles. Brad.
Could be.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be cool.
I'd love to see Taxi.
Yeah, I would love to see that Bonsai Run back glass running on the 4KP. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. They can get it to work. Oh, there it goes.
There goes the earthquake.
There's a Nevada and California splitting.
Splitting up, man. It's going to the ocean. California's going to the ocean, Team McCluskey.
Welcome to California. Wow. Get a tan. Starting in June. I don't know about the Williams tables, but down here, you can't really see it. Like this page here will have AtGames on there starting maybe in next June.
That is cool.
So it'll be kind of cool to see that. That's
yeah,
playing
I mean,
anyway.
If they ever get to where they have the AtGames day and date of the regular Zen release, that would be amazing.
Well, remember Mel Kirk said they're pushing.
Said this they're pushing to do.
Yeah, some updates coming in June. They want that to be part of it. So that's the plan, but it could subject to change. You never know. But that'd be cool if it ends up being that way. So I do have a some pictures of the real Bonsai Run. There's just the back glass. Oh, there's like a little motorcycle up here too, huh? Mm-hmm. So what's the object of this pushing this ball? Are you trying to get over here?
It's you gotta like get the ball to go through those little like loops, and then it's like kind of like you're pushing the ball, you're shooting the ball straight up to the different levels of the play field up there.
So I see there's a flipper up here too. Then
I'll be honest, Team McCluskey, and I mean maybe I suck, but every time I got it to go into there, it only was in there for a few seconds. Because like it's so steep, the ball literally it's like you're shooting the ball straight up. So it's
might be a little easier on here.
Maybe it'll be easier. I imagine with a video pinball, they can make it more playable. But the real machine was pretty frustrating for me. I mean, it's cool that when the novelty that you got back there and you got to do that, but
yeah, I got it. Get on there.
Finally got in there. It's like 2 seconds later, the ball is drained out of there. And I'm like, I played this game for all this time to see the ball get up there, and that's all I get.
Drain.
Cheated. It is kind of a novelty, right? There's no machine that's really like that. I mean, it's kind of a novelty for sure. I always thought, I always said this game got the big head, it's because the back glass is so big.
Yeah, look at that thing. Yeah, there is a little slant to it, but not much, is there?
No, it's almost straight up and down. Like when you play it, you'll see what I'm saying if you ever get to play it.
Yep. Yeah, not much slant there, but there is little slant. But it doesn't sound like it helps you at all. Yeah, kind of just generic as Bonsai Run. Got a volcano, I guess, back there, and motorcycle's there. And then motorcycle on top of a mountain.
That's a hell of a row of pinballs. You got Creature from the Black Lagoon. Was that High Speed?
I think that's High Speed, yeah.
Yeah, and in Bonsai Run, you got 3 good ones, man. It's a nice row.
Yep.
Wherever that's at, sign me up.
I'd be happy with
that. I'll go play that Creature.
I'd be happy with that row in my house.
The getaway. Yeah, the getaway. That's a good one. It's a great table. Fun.
Getaway. Yeah. Oh, here's a little better shot of the front. Yeah, look at that big old marquee up there, or scoreboard, whatever you want to call it.
It's crazy looking, man. That's why you gotta play it when you see it, because it's so weird. Yeah, it's crazy looking.
So it looked like you're on the motorcycle going towards that volcano.
Yeah, that's what they were kind of doing with the handlebars.
Yeah. And there's the back glass mini game thing. Definitely could see it better than the other picture. It is a weird table, man.
Yeah, it's like the volcanoes. That almost looks like lava coming off of it, huh? That's crazy.
Where at?
Up at the top. See the lights?
Yeah. Up there.
Just got them gold lights, I guess. Yeah, it reminds me. That's what it reminded me of. A Pacino. How do you say that? Pachinko? Pachinko? Is that how you say it? Pachinko? That's what it reminded me of, a Pachinko game. Exactly. That's exactly what it plays like.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That one with the balls where you go and the balls all come out. It plays like that to me.
Unfortunately, because you're supposed to go up, not down.
Yeah, and the pitch, because the pitch of it's so steep too. Like it's just tough.
Cool looking. I mean, it's a cool looking pinball, but yeah. So hopefully, being virtual, The back glass will play a little, a little nicer. So you even had the handlebars down here too on it. That's pretty neat. Neat looking table. And so there's a motorcycle again, and then you get the steering, or you get the handlebars. Neat. Yeah, I know it's not the one people were hoping for, but that might be a fun table. And hopefully it's not as hard as the real one. Find out next month. It's supposed to come out next month, so I'm not sure when next month, but it is supposed to come out next month. Okay, next week we get a new Zen table, and it's South Park. South Park's going to be next week, Pop Brad. 11/20. So that's our new Zen table next Wednesday. It's going to be South Park. It's $15. You do get 2 tables on that one. And of course, the following week, or no, it's not the following week because we got to go 1 week because this has 2 tables. So the 4th, we get Charlie Brown's Christmas, just in time for Christmas. I can't wait for that one. I'm looking forward to both of these, really, South Park and Charlie Brown's Christmas. Then after that, we don't know. We're going to get, well, we do know we're going to get the rare end of December, and November 28th, we get Natural History Pack 3, right? I think that's still on schedule for November 28th. So we have those 2 coming as well. So we got 4 different packs coming out. So that's good. So the 20th, South Park. I think the 28th is Natural History 3. The 4th is Charlie Brown's Christmas. And then December 31st, we get Sea of Thieves table. And I think Battletoads and Killer Instinct is going to be February during NOD in February. So, but after this, we don't know about any more Zen tables after Charlie Brown's Christmas. We're supposed to get Fish Tales, and then there was 2 other ones. Zen Originals we're supposed to get at some point. They have not announced any dates on those. So I wonder if we're going to get any more announcements. Zen tables. Probably won't get anything maybe until next year, maybe. We'll see. Well, they have to announce something because we're supposed to, well, that's the next year we're going to get 52. They didn't really say what we're going to get end of this year, but we'll find out sooner than later. All right. I'm trying to keep it short, Pop Brad. Trying to keep it short here.
Yeah. We got the Carlo game of the week.
You ready for a break?
Yeah, I need a break.
My back's killing me. All right, let's do Carlo's game of the week, and then we'll do tournaments, and then get out of here.
Okay, cool.
All right.
It's time for Carlo's game of the week.
The game of the week is Crazy Climber from Title. Crazy Climber, you were just playing this not too long ago, right? Didn't you do a little short?
Oh, yeah. I love Crazy Climber. Absolutely. I got a whole video on it.
I did play it in the arcade several times. I was never that good at it because I didn't play it enough. But every time I played it was a lot of fun. So that is the game of the week. Let's play a little video. Carl O's game of the week is Crazy Climber. 1980.
I love Crazy Climber. Great game.
Yeah. Crazy Climber was released in arcades in 1980. In North America, it was released with Taito. The game has 4 buildings, and they are... Just to let you guys know, this is not Team McCluskey playing. I'm not a pro at this game, so I got frustrated, and I ran out of time today, Pop Brad, so I'm like, I found a video. Man, it's a tough game.
I had a video. You could have used my video. I'm very good at Crazy Climber.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't even think
I'm a beast at that game.
I had like 2 hours before the show go on, or 3 hours. I was like, I gotta do something. I couldn't get past the first building, man. I was in like panic mode because we were getting so late in the day. And you know, when you're panicked and you're trying to force everything, it just does not go well, especially in this game.
Each 200 stories high. The player uses 2 8-way joysticks to control each of the climber's hands during the gameplay. The object of the game is to climb all the way to the rooftop of each building and get carried off by helicopter. While climbing a building, there are various dangers that are encountered. On every building, there are windows which open and close. And if any of the close on either of the climber's hands, he will lose his grip.
Oh!
We must make sure that he has
Here's Donkey Kong.
one of his hands securely holding onto an open window. Still, but if a window closes on both of his hands, he will fall to his death. Besides those windows, there are also bald-headed guys who drop flower pots. That is all that is dropped from the first building. Tin cans, soda pops, bottles, baskets, and buckets of water from random windows. What are these people doing? Why do they keep littering so bad? You should get a fine for all this littering.
They're trashing the place, Pop Brad. They're trashing the place.
Who manages these apartment buildings anyways? On all but the third building, there is pesky condors who fly by and drop eggs, droppings of unpleasant substance. Oh my. For the first and second buildings, it ejects 2 droppings at a time. On the fourth, it rejects 4.
There goes 10 cans.
All but the first building, there are steel.
Look at these people littering, man. They're just littering.
Iron dumbbells that tumble down on them from the building. When climbing the second and fourth buildings, there is an electrical sign with a live wire sticking out of it. On only the third and fourth buildings, there are hauling crazy climber signs that come crashing down the building. During the first and third buildings, a King Kong character. What? King Kong? King Kong is in this game too?
We just saw him.
Leaps from side to side of the building and slams his hands against the climber signs that come crashing down the building. During the fourth and third building, King Kong character leaps from side to side of the building and slams his hands against the windows. Lastly, on only the second and third buildings, there is a lucky balloon that can lift the climber up about 10 stories and raise the player's bonus score if he catches it. The climber must try to avoid or overcome each of these hazards.
You get into a rhythm with the 2 joysticks with this game. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're alternating direct. You're going like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, you know?
Yep.
Another climber will appear at the same time.
It's a really great game. Once you figure out how it works, the mechanics of how your hands grab the windows, it's really a cool game.
Yep.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
Most of these hazards are announced by certain recognized musical themes. The climber is nearly to the rooftop of the fourth building. The building will be split to 2 separate towers, each with only 2 sections of windows to climb. The climber does not move for several seconds. A voice will speak out and say, "Go for it." For the first 3 buildings, when the climber reaches the roof and gets carried off by the helicopter, he will proceed to the next building. After the climber makes it to the top of the fourth building, the helicopter transports him back to the base of the first building, where he starts all over again. So there's no ending to this crazy climber game. As the climber scales a building, he is able to.
Yeah, so this game here loops. So you go to the fourth building, your last building, then you loop around back to the first, and pace picks up as you go on. So no ending on this one. But if you want to check out the rest, go over my channel there and check out the video. If you never played it, you got to go over and play it. I mean, it's a fun game. I even enjoyed it in arcades. But like Pop Brad said, once you get in the rhythm, it makes it a lot easier. And if you have your hands like down, you can withstand the pots hitting you in the head too.
Yeah. If you hold them both down, you can take the flower pots.
Yep. which I just learned that today when I was playing. It was years, man, before I played this game. I mean, it was a long time ago when I played it. I never had anywhere else. I do have it on my Mr. Do, but it's not as easy. I don't have my other. I never mapped my second joystick for it to work. Basically, on my Mr. Do, I use the buttons, and it works as the joysticks for both the right and left hand. Interesting. Okay, so here is some pictures. I'll pull up. You can't really tell. This one here is for the marquee and bezel, or the bezel. Here's the bezel on.
Yeah, it's got those little tiny joysticks. That's exactly how it was when I played at Southern Fried Gaming. It looked exactly like that. The little tiny joysticks.
And that's all you have.
That's
and you have
it.
your single play or double play. That's it. That's I can't get much simpler. The artwork on the control deck's pretty cool.
It is cool. It's like he's holding on, you know?
Yeah.
He's climbing up the building.
And this one here, title, it was just playing artwork on the side arts.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yep. There you go. Now that came out in 1980.
1980.
It was the third best-selling game in 1980 in Japan.
Yeah, it's really addictive.
Guess who was number 1 and number 2?
Donkey Kong?
No, 1980.
Pac-Man.
Yep, that's number 1.
Yeah.
And Galaxian was number 2.
Galaxian. Yeah.
And then this was number 3, and that was in Japan. This did make it to the top 10 in the United States.
Well, Galaxian was the first color video game, so it was a big deal.
Yep, I love that.
Yeah,
game.
once Galaga came out, though, you know, they kind of blew the doors off of a Galaxian, but Galaxian was cool for when it came out.
Yeah, it's Galaxian is a slower paced game, right? Compared to Galaga.
Yeah, Galaga's you get the double ships and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot more exciting, but it's cool. You know, Space Invaders was the first one. It's kind of a trilogy, right? Space Invaders, Galaxian, Galaga. Each one was better than the previous one by a little bit.
Yeah.
Technology-wise, at least.
Yeah. All 3 are fun to play.
Yep.
This one's fun to play. If you haven't checked it out, try to go out there and find it. Have you played this on the ALU, the new ALU?
I have this on Coin Ops. Yeah, I can play this a lot of ways. I have it on the iArcade. I have it on a bunch of multicades.
Yeah, I knew it was on the iArcade.
I think it plays the best on the iArcade for me because the size of it and the way the joysticks are. I have 2 ball tops. It plays really good on that. Pretty much arcade perfect.
I mean, back in the 80s, you always saw this game. It was always in arcades, at least the ones I all went to. There's always a crazy.
It was popular.
It was popular. Like I said, it was in the top 10 in the United States too. They didn't say what it was, but it did make the top 10. So that's Crazy Climber, Caro's Game of the Week. Pretty cool game. I enjoyed playing it. Like I said, though, I just couldn't get good footage. Okay, and then now we just have tournaments. So it's tournaments we got coming up for AtGames. We have our game that started today. We have Fishtails pop right. We're doing Fishtails this week.
All right, Fishtails. Ooh, I like Fishtails. That's a good one. That's a winner.
Okay, we're at week 7. Right?
Oh, that's good news. Michael Robinson said his wife is cancer-free.
Oh, that's good. Man.
Congratulations. That's good news, Michael Robinson.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that.
That is great to hear. Good news. Good news.
Yeah, I would love to get Fishtails on the 4KP.
It's coming.
It's on the list of games that are coming, though, so it's going to come eventually.
It's coming. Yep.
It's coming.
When? We don't know. But
yeah, I'd really enjoy playing Dinosaur Dynasty 2 this week. Dinosaur Dynasty 2, T. McCluskey.
It was not 2.
Natural History Pack 3.
We were supposed to add it, but they converted back to Dinosaur Dynasty, the first one.
Yeah.
They just never updated this. But anyways, so this week it's week 7. So we got Battlestar Galactica.
Egypt.
And there it is, Papa Brad. Woods Queen.
I like Woods Queen Deluxe a bit more, but Woods Queen will work. It'll work. But Woods Queen Deluxe is the one I like the most. But that's still a fun game. I'll enjoy playing it.
It's Zachariah Pack 10.
It's more like the classic pinball, more retro.
Yeah.
The Deluxe table's a lot more modern and fun, but it's cool. It's still a good table.
Yeah, I played it several times, and yeah, I think it's fun. So that's the 3 new ones for AtGames this week. Like I said, we're doing Fishtails. So get on Fishtails there. It is a Pinball FX, not FX3 is going to be on the Pinball FX. It is a free table.
Yeah, it's free. So it costs nothing. Everyone can play for it. It costs absolutely nothing. You just download it. It's free download.
Yep, free download. So no excuses not to get in here this week.
No excuses this week. Free table.
Way too fast. So what idea do you all have for when friends come over to play your arcades and do like a QR code on a wall that takes you to the local leaderboards? Webpage like I scored. I mean, I scored is a great way to do it.
Yeah, to track your scores. It's really a cool way.
It's so easy.
So easy. You just scan with your phone. There's nothing to it, man.
Scan the QR code, takes you up and post your name and score, and then you could take a picture, make it authentic. If you don't want it, take a picture because it's your friends. You don't have to have that. You could turn that off. But it's great. I mean, the interface looks good. It's easy to use, and it's easy to explain to people how to use it. So that's the way I would go if I had friends coming over. You guys want to do like a little tournament play? Great way to do it. It's all set up for you. You just got to go up there and make an account on iScored, and it's pretty simple to set up. All right, let's get in. Oops, why did I do that? I got to get my Steam up. So Fishtails are a new one from for this week. And what did we play last week? I can't even remember now. Doom. We played Doom.
FX3. Doom.
I almost forgot. Let's pull up Doom. Last time I was up there today, we had 47 people in there.
Wow, that's awesome. 47.
I think that's the most we had on Pinball FX3 so far.
Yeah, FX3 is usually a little bit harder to get people to play. I'm glad we're going back to FX finally, though.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. What are you going to show? Fishtails?
No, I was going to do start off with Doom.
Oh, that's not Pinball FX?
Oh, shoot, I'm in the wrong one.
Are you in the right one? Am I crazy? Is that Pinball FX?
No, that was FX3, man.
That's Pinball FX, dude. You need to be in FX3.
I'm in FX3. See, it says Pinball FX3. Right?
Okay, you're in FX3. I'm sorry. I must have been seeing things. I must have been seeing things. I was like, man, they really upgraded the graphic interface in FX3. It looks a lot like FX. FX3 does have a few titles which are not in FX, right? You know, there's Doom, right. There's Fallout. There's certain games that they got the Alien games.
Yeah, the Aliens didn't get ported over. Look, we're right after the Zen.
Look at that, man. We're at the top of the list. Team McCloskey, top dogs on there. That's crazy.
Because it goes by players played. Okay, so we ended up at 47.
47, almost 50. That's good.
Yep.
Sir Scott, 47.
1.9.
We got Jason.
4.2.
5. We got Carl Pyson.
4.4.
Alex is at 44.
4.6 million.
We got Rave Base 77 at 43.
5.9 million.
Hell's Bells.
Hell
at
yes.
42.
10 million. He actually hit 10 million.
Papa Brad with a measly 41 place.
10.8 million though. Not bad a score.
T. McCloskey, I was too busy playing Xena. And we got, let's see, who do you got? We got
Germ
000. Mush.
Mush 39th, 13.7 million.
T-Rex Hulk.
15.8 million at 38th. There I am.
Talk. There you are, T. McCloskey, 37. Good. You beat me.
I wasn't much higher than you though.
Good game. Good game. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, I felt like I played a pretty long game, but I mean, these games must really be long. These people getting these big scores, because I swear I felt like I played a long game, but it couldn't have been that long because look at the scores.
Mine I thought was decent too, time wise.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, I'm way down on the list. But I think people love this table a lot, and they really know how to play it to the high level.
Yep,
I did love the mini game with the kind of Pong, with like the rocks and stuff. That was really cool. I did like the little mini game. Was really fun on this one.
Yep, it was. It's a fun table. That was the first time I played it.
It's a great table. The theming and the music is so metal too with the Doom.
Yeah,
it's really well done.
Yep. We got Mad Max at 36 at 18.2 million.
Got the Road Warrior Mad Max.
Oh yeah, yep. Beat my score.
Yeah.
We got Mecha 1508.
Checkout Girl 34th. Good job.
5 million. She's normally like way up there.
Yeah,
it shows you how tough this table is. Okay, and then 33rd. 33rd is Reverse Plate 907, 21.3 million.
Only Grape Ape.
You know Grape Ape.
Grape Ape.
32nd, 23.3 million.
Is that Pinzo?
31st at 29.1 million.
Ecolic Giraffe.
30th with 31.4 million.
Attila, 29th.
29, yep, 31.6 million.
Metal 5460.
Who is Menace So in our chats? 28th at 31.6.
27th is Synth Sky.
33.7. All these scores are fairly close so far.
I know. Not anymore. Not when you get up to there.
No. Damn. Where are we at? Man, I hate how this thing scrolls. Okay, we're at 27th.
It scrolls weird. Newfie AF 88 on YouTube.
36.1 million.
Carlo mid pack 25th score. Top
nice
25 player. Good job, Carlo.
38 million. Yep. Look who's 24th, Pub Brand.
Seagoing Weevil.
41.3 million.
Dr. Perp.
43.3 million. Yeah, I won't scroll with my mouse.
You gotta.
It's so okay. There he goes. Let's see.
Keep going up. We already did this.
Seems a pain in the ass. Okay, Minnesota. So we're in 27th.
Kadash 22nd.
No, you went way up there.
That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Team McCloskey.
Yeah, I didn't go up high enough.
Stay with it. 22, 21. P Cup 76. 20th, Netric. 19th, Julie. 18th.
9 million. Wow. 18th, Luigi. 54.1 million.
17th, Jason Voorhees.
Oh, we got Jason in here. 54.5 million. 16th.
16th, JDV. Evil Genius Entertainment.
There he is.
Good score.
Yep. 15th. We're in top 15.
Bringing in some heat. Top 15 now. Lear 1306.
Come on, you fucking.
Let's scroll.
Thing's a pain in the ass.
Real creamer. Chill out.
70 million.
Drakey Barks. We got R.
72 million. 78 million.
I can't see what that is. Racely, Rackly. 78.
Yeah. 78.5 million.
Bullseye.
78.9 million. These are
Top 10 finish from Gregory from Calling All Ballers. Top 10.
87 million.
Good job, Gregory. Gregory loves this table, by the way. He said, "This is a good one." Yeah, he's like, "This is a good one. I like Doom." He likes this one. I know he likes this one.
Good score.
Rubber Duck, 64-62.
Number 9 at 88 million.
Powerful Drill, 80.
Just missed 100 million. There we go. Top 7.
It's Hitman. 7th. Ooh, look at that. 6. Georgia Peach, 55. We see that name all the time in our tournaments.
101 million.
6. We got Vader. Finally, Vader's top 5. Vader 640. Top 5
million.
4th place, we got the one, the only Sacro.
128 million. Now the scores are going up.
That's a good score from Sacro. Yeah, these scores are sick. D Best. 107.
161 million.
We got Gator Legs number 2. Gator Legs is number 2.
165 million. And then number 1.
Giro 2505, number 1 with 241 million on Doom. Wow, that is unbelievable. What did we make? We made like some piddly. Our scores are so small. This is massive scores.
Mine was 17 million.
I know. You did better than me.
You were
that's fun.
10 million.
10 million, yeah.
Thanks everybody competing.
Well played.
Tournament. Thank you guys.
Yeah, finally we're going back to Pinball FX. So
yeah,
it's fun to do FX3 for a while, but I'll be glad to go back to Pinball FX.
One nice thing about the FX3, it's a little more generous gameplay.
Yeah, the computer requirements aren't as steep as on the FX.
Yeah, and you saw how quick FX3 loads too. I mean, it took no time for that thing to load up.
Yeah,
even on my old computer. Oh, no wonder it was so loud. Okay. The new table is fishtails.
All right.
Play some fishtails. If you didn't know, it's KTND is the search code.
KTND.
Yeah, almost kind. Instead of an I, it's a T. Funny. So we got 7 people in there already. I just posted this like at 4:30, so quite a few people in there already. Pub Bread.
That's awesome.
And that score I have is just from doing my video.
Yeah, just to put in a score.
Yeah. No, well, I just did to show people what the screen looks like after you played and stuff. So just let the ball drain.
Yeah.
This one here, though, man, it always shoots you. If it drains right away, it gets you the ball saved. So I had to wait for 6 balls had to drop before I get to the final screen. But so we got Arcade Talk in here. We got Metal So in here. We got Georgia Peach. We got Jay Carnot. We got Real Creamer, Kadash, and Vader. Wow, look at
Fishtails is so good. Mad Ben Hand says, get ready for those lightning flippers with a wide flipper gap. Yep. This table, once you learn to play it, it's a banger, man.
Yep.
I can't wait to play. This is one I'm looking forward to playing.
Show the table real quick. I'm not going to play or nothing. Love the music. Let's go, folks. Let's do some fishtails.
Team Klosky, I have a great video on the history of fishtails on my channel. So check out my fishtails video. I talk about the history of this table.
Nice. When did you do that? When we played it last time?
Yeah, I did one of my retro videos on this.
So this is what the table looks like if you never played it. This is with the things on. The extras has the extras on this one. Cool table. Got a lot of blue on it. It's a neat looking table. I like it. Can't wait to play it. Like we said, it's a free table, so nothing to buy this week. You don't have to buy anything this week.
That's free.
Just go to the store, find it, and put it in your library for free. So nothing to buy this week. So hopefully you guys will play on Fishtails. Should be a lot of fun. Check out AtGames scores real quick. So we only had 3 tables this week too. So
yeah, I should go quick. We only got 3.
not like when we had 10. Remember we had 10, man? It's like, oh,
yeah.
Look, they got South Park up there already.
They got South Park up there? All
Yeah.
right. It's coming down the road.
Yep. Here. Okay, this is this week's here. Wood Queens, Egypt, and Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica on there? They're confusing me here.
We can't see it, Team McCluskey.
Oh. It'd be nice if we did. So we're on Lucky Fruit, Dinosaur
Lucky
Dynasty,
Fruit. Lucky Fruit.
and Xena is this week's.
Dinosaur Dynasty. I learned the secret. The secret has been revealed of Dinosaur Dynasty.
I didn't know there was a secret.
There is a secret, yes.
What's the secret?
It's really, you just got to do one shot. You got to get all the way up in the top right corner and keep spamming that shot, that little loop.
How'd you know, man? That's what I did. That's what I did last weekend.
Yeah.
Nobody told me that, but I already knew that. I found it by mistake.
Look at that. Papa Brad is number 4 in Dinosaur Dynasty. Up with the Masters. Mad Ben Hand, Tomato Grass.
Scroll Joe.
And Papa Brad at number 4. What?
Look at that.
Top
Score.
10, Team McCluskey.
He spammed that right play field up there.
I sure did.
Got it.
Sure did. That's how you play it. That's how you point score the table.
That's funny though. I figured that out last weekend. I'm like, man, I just have to go up here and keep hitting that little button and doing the loop.
Yeah. The hard part is actually when you get the Predator multi-ball is to not drain the ball when the Predator multi-ball is going on. You just want to stay in the loop.
Yeah.
But it's a cool strategy. I never would have thought to do that.
Okay. Yep. The man Ben Hands number 1 on Lucky Fruit. And Chaotic 6th on both. High scores on tap, number 9 on Lucky Fruit. Papa Brad, number 12 on Lucky Fruit.
12, yeah. Lucky Fruit.
Caro, number 13.
For a while, Team McCluskey, I was the number 2 fruit.
Were you?
Yeah, for a little while.
There's a Dave LB. He plays an archer.
Then the Sharks come in. Team McCluskey.
I know that's what happened with me last week. I was number 1 on one table, and Sharks
fun
came in,
to be
and I
number
dropped
1 for a while, or number 2.
High scores number 19 on Dinosaur Dynasty. Tim McCluskey. There I am. Tim McCluskey, 23rd on Lucky Fruit.
Lucky Fruit, man. Actually, it's a pretty fun table. If the back glass wasn't so dang ugly, it would actually be fun. The gameplay on the table is pretty fun.
Yeah,
the back glass is not fantastic though.
It's like something from the 60s.
It's a little bit fruity.
Little fruities. Got fruity colors too. They got Fruit Loop colors.
There's a lot of innuendo going on in that game.
So I don't see anybody else on these. There's Ray Del Torre, McMahon. Yeah, screw that up.
Oh, cool. That's Ray. Oh.
Yeah, he's McMahon number. McMahon 9 is Ray. Del Torre. He's number 40th on Lucky Fruit. I haven't recognized any name on. Hey, I made the list.
Just watching the Tomato Grass stream for Dinosaur Dynasty. That is correct.
I figured it out without even watching it. Team Klusky, I made it.
You figured it out by yourself?
Yeah, when I was playing it, I figured that out because you get 3 million, 6 million, and what, 10 million?
Yeah, that's where all the points are in that loop. Yeah. It's almost like you let the Predator multi-ball drain and keep it up there because it's harder to survive in the whole bottom play field.
Oh yeah, that's how the places you go. That's what I did with that. It was like one of the play fields. You just try to get it up there because you get all these points.
That's where all the points are.
I made it on Dinosaur Dynasty, man. I'm 43rd, so I made it. Like I said, last time I played it was last Sunday. Didn't think it would hold up, but it did.
Yeah.
Look at Caro, man, 50th.
Carlo on the bubble.
Just made
He's
it
on the bubble, Team McCluskey.
There is 3 hours left. Never know.
Hope not.
I think I'm safe at 43rd though.
Yeah.
3 hours left. Okay, Xena. Typical Mad Ben Hands and Tomato Grass, number 1, number 2. You see, there's that Scroll Joe again. That person's up there a lot. David LB, like I said, he's in our tournament sometimes. Papa Brad, number 12. Hey, man, you made it.
Yeah, I was up there. I was up there. Yeah, I'm up there.
That's a good score, man. 51
Yeah, it is a
million.
good score. I love that game. It's fun.
Half a dozen, 14th.
It's pretty challenging.
Randy Iron 2, that's my family, right?
Yep, that's my family.
So I thought. Chaotic.
He's got the best initials on AtGames.
Oh yeah, well there it is.
Oh, there you go.
McMahon 9, that's Ray Del Torre, 24th.
Awesome.
Nice, man. Nice. Good score, man. 24th, a good placement on Xena.
Yeah, that's a real good placement. He's
high scores on tap is 34th, 29 million. Doesn't look like I made it, Pop Brad. Didn't look like I made it on this one.
Did you get knocked at the bubble?
Yep.
The sack pin player at 50th. Wow, that's unusual. He's usually up at the top.
Yeah, but hey, at least he's on the bubble.
He's on. He's hanging on. He's hanging on right now. He's hanging on.
Yeah, I want to play now, man, because I would knock him off. I want to knock him off.
You knock him off, Team McCluskey. We don't want to knock sack pin player off.
So I don't think my score is not that far off from his. So I'm 51st, Papa Brad. I mean, nobody can call me a liar because nobody knows who 54th. 51st.
Yeah. There's no ranking past 50th. If you're not in the top 50, you don't exist, Team McCluskey. I'm sorry, you no longer exist.
Yeah, I'm 51st.
You no longer exist, Team McCluskey. You're hit 51st.
And I can say I'm 51st because there's no way to find out.
Nobody to find out. You could be 51st. Theoretically, right?
I think I'm not too far off because I think my score was like 16 million or 17 million. So
yeah.
Or he said, McCluskey, you could beat that score. I probably could. I want to knock him off now.
Did you get in that mode where all the soldiers appear on the play field? That's a pretty crazy mode in the Xena game.
Nah, I did not get that far.
It's pretty cool. It like just puts up all these pop-up targets everywhere, Team McCluskey. It's crazy.
Yeah, Marine 50. I know at least one table is Jurassic Park is $11.99 right now. I think that's the only one. Addams Family and Jurassic Park or Attack from Mars are $12.49.99. So yeah, Jurassic Park right now is the only one that's at $11.99. You can get $50 more off if you use our affiliate links. You get another 50, so make it $11.50. But does I don't think you can get that one with the SSF kit. I think it's out of stock until next year. Okay, I don't have nothing else. I think we covered everything.
I think that's it, Team McCluskey.
That's it. We're out of here at 2 hours. Oh, look, it's just that 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours on the nose, almost on the nose. 2 hours. This was a short. This is a quick one.
Okay, yeah. So Doc Myers said thanks to McCluskey. I got JP for $11.49. Nice. And thanks for using my link as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, Ben Hands thinks I can get up in the top 10 in 3 hours, Pop Brad. I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but you might be able to get a score in. Knock sack pin player off the.
Yeah, I hate to knock him off the boards, man.
You feel like a bad guy.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up anyways, Michael Robinson.
Yeah,
thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Tell your wife said thanks to her as well.
Yeah, congratulations. Hope she's feeling better, recovers.
Yeah. Hopefully she continues to cover, which is great. Great to hear, man. I mean, it's so good to hear.
Great to hear, yeah, for sure.
I mean, we talk about games and all that, but
yeah, games don't matter when it's your health. Health's more important than the games.
So glad to hear that she's cancer free. That's awesome. It's so good. Good news. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with our stream tonight. Always appreciate it. Have a great Friday, and have a great weekend. And hopefully we'll see you back next week. And we'll have a new Zen table, South Park. Actually, 2 tables.
New table. So we'll see you on the leaderboards for sure.
Yep.
Next week as well. The new tables.
yeah, hopefully see you on our Fishtails tournament, and also the 3 AtGames as well. I'd like to have just 3 AtGames tables tournament.
Yeah.
10's a little too much.
Yeah, it was a bit much, but it was fun.
But yeah, they're always fun to compete on all those. So, but everybody have a great weekend.
Take care. Peace.
Hopefully see you next week. Peace out, everybody.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Welcome to another Arcade Talk. Hopefully you'll find it soothing and relaxing. So sit back and relax since the show starts now.